Alright, so we're going to do Beneath the Necropolis dungeon lair solo. So I'm just doing a B plus card, that way I can get 500 power, because to get an A ranking you would need to be 40 under power. That's not worth it. And then the timer, pretty tight, so you can't really run the no timer, or the timer that kicks you out if you don't make the time. I believe the timer's like 16:48, and this was like a 19-minute run, so it's pretty tight. Definitely not the best for solo if you're trying to power level. But same class, Sunbreaker, Hammer of Soul, Hammer Strike, Fusion Grenade, Soul Invictus, Roaring Flames, Empyrean Ashes, Searing, Resolve, running Sturm Drain combo again since it's bugged for super ability damage, almost 4 times ability damage. Ashen Wake, high grenade stat for improved fusion grenades that do massive damage, and infinite grenades as long as you're getting kills. So same class as always. Yeah, this was my first completion, so we went in blind, me and my team, just to kind of see what it was like and slowly figured out what to do. So this was the actual first completion. We didn't complete it as a team until after this one. So they got off for a bit. I went back in and just did it solo. So we're just gonna go down into the pit. Beneath the Necropolis, like the title says. You see all the little thralls and stuff crawling around in the shadows, making noise. Spooky. So yeah, the dungeon lairs are pretty fun. I enjoy them. This one was pretty cool. The aesthetics of it, pretty neat. Same for the other one, the Leviathan one. That was pretty cool too. So this one you're just going to jump off to this center building. The arrow facing up, this is going to tell you the symbols that you need to look for. Once you kill these enemies, it'll open up the room. So just get a kill with Drang, switch to Sturm, overcharge, and then go to town with your abilities. So you don't want to shoot the Drang overcharge, just use your abilities. Otherwise you have to get kills with Drang again. Kill this sword bearer, because you're going to need the sword. So these are the rooms you're going to go to. Doesn't have to be in order, just any of the rooms. All 3 are necessary, but any order. So, gotta look for the symbols to go to the rooms. And there's going to be 3 different enemy types in the rooms that require different attacks from the sword. Just going to need a sword for every room. Got to kill all these guys first to open the door. Somehow I got the sword guy, even though he wasn't in front of me. This one's the wizards. Just gonna kill these other 2 wizards first. I don't know where there should be 2 wizards, but I don't know where the other one is. But this main guy you can't do damage to without the sword, so you just gotta do the heavy attack, which launches the projectile at him. It's the only way to damage him. Best to be behind cover because he'll melt you pretty quick. You can block as well the shots, but that also uses up your ammo. One down. Gonna kill this guy to get more sword. A fresh sword. Drop into the next room. Kill the guys over the door. Missed that. Doors open. So that's the eyeball. So this one you're just going to reflect his projectiles with the block. Over in there. I didn't have block bound to a button, so I think I had to go into my settings and bind block. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out what block was right here. It was not bound in my settings, so make sure you have block bound to something. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time. Block and punch. Block and punch. Kill these ogres. Thought the grenade would have come back since he was yellow, but did not. Grab the sword and reflect the projectiles back at it. That's 2 out of 3. Last one. Trying to find it. Probably a good idea to scope it out from the top before you come down here. It's kind of harder to see down here. Easier from a higher vantage point to see where everything is at and kind of figure out your pathing before you come down here, but not a speed run. So you can take the elevators back up if you need to. There's the room we want. So this guy, you just have to do light attacks with the sword. That's the only way to kill him. You can block his attacks too, but wasting sword ammo there. Now I gotta find another sword. So the sword guys spawn randomly, like on these pathways and stuff. Or you can go into one of the other rooms that is not on the of the 3 symbols. They'll be inside there too. I realized that after the fact. So I was looking around for sword guys and couldn't find any. For a bit here. But you can always go into any of the rooms that doesn't have the symbols that you need. And a sword guy will be in one of those rooms. At least that's what's happened for me. Normally they come out a lot more than this, so it's kind of weird. It's like when I was playing with my friends, sword guys would come out non-stop pretty much wherever we were, so I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or it's bugged right now or what. Solo might be a little different than in a group, I don't know. So yeah, there's a sword guy there. hanging out in the dark by himself. Take the elevator back up. Back to the room with the last guy I gotta kill. Yeah, I like the design of this dungeon. It's pretty cool. Take this other elevator up. Never done the actual dungeon. The whole dungeon. I think we've only done one full dungeon. I don't have some of the dungeon keys too. Like the Nightfall and Witch Queen dungeon keys, I don't think. $20 is quite a bit just for one dungeon, you know? A little bit too aggressive on the monetization there, Bungie. I did want to do the Vespers host one, since Icebreaker's in there. Icebreaker's a cool gun. One of my favorite guns from Destiny 1, but not as good as it was in Destiny 1, but still cool. But I ain't paying $20, and then that one's a pretty long dungeon too. Pretty complicated. Just kill this guy with light attacks. Now you're good to go. So now you're gonna go to, I don't know where they went. Flicked a little too hard, so you're gonna go to the laser room. And that will be the path forward. Probably should have air braked a little bit better there. Thought I had a grenade, but I don't. Get the roaring flame going so my melees do more damage and heal me. Yeah. Paths forward now once you kill those guys. So you're going to jump down into the right, into the little lit up area. So this next section can be a little bit confusing, but basically there's just 3 rooms you have to get into and kill the enemies in there. So there's little things like that you can go into. Some of them are dead ends, so this one's just a path through. So you need to escape. That one's just a path through. But there's 3 rooms like that have enemies in them. You kill them, grab the orb they drop, and then go to one of the 3 end rooms or doors to unlock the path forward. I'm gonna kill all the enemies in here before I pick up the orb. And those ogres running around out there are invulnerable, so just gotta be careful on them. Just try to avoid them by zigzag, you know? Except I got floated in there and then melee like locks onto him for some reason. Takes a sweet time, you know? Storm Dragon comes in handy. Now we're just gonna find another door. And then one more time. Exotic engram, nice. Didn't pick it up. Cool, man. Zigzag, can't hit me, bro. Dodge, duck, dick, duck, dodge. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All three there. There is a rally to the right you can do, but I'm just gonna go in here and kill these guys. So you gotta sit on this platform to prevent that eye above you from blowing you up. And then kill the enemies. And once the big enemies come out, they'll drop an orb, so you kill them and then go grab the orb and come back to dunk. Gotta be quick. Otherwise that eye above you will turn red and blow you up. Like Croter. You got the knights up there trying to nuke you from above. Keep killing enemies, rinse and repeat. I think you have to do it. I think you have to dunk like 5 of those. 5 of those orbs. Watch out for the cursed thralls. Trying to walk up on you. Can't punch from that distance, bro. You got tiny T-Rex arms. Titan. Big guy to the right. It's 2. Rinse and repeat. The bungee way. There's one. Timer's up now, no more revives. So if I had pressure cooker modifier on, I would have got it back to Ruby. Game over. Gotta be careful not to die. All getting bombed on by literally everything. Before we run out there. Try that again. Get out the way. Melee either locks on when you're not looking at the enemy, or misses completely when you're right on target. There is no in between. If you miss, you'll hit. If you're supposed to hit, you'll miss. Bungee. Guy on the right. That was 5, wasn't it? So I guess it's 6. Guess we gotta do 6. that be it. Pretty cool dungeon lair. Definitely aesthetically interesting. Yeah. Probably not worth 40 under power. Didn't even make the time.